Hey guys, it's Al again for another quick Let's Talk Politics. A political quickie, if you will. Okay, I'm being goofy. Anyway, just got a real quick topic I wanted to touch on with you guys. And over this past week, we've seen a lot of things come out about sexual assault. Now, I want to say that's great that women are finally coming out, they're finally being believed. That is an awesome thing. And it needs to keep happening because that whole culture needs to change. But what I want to get at is the political side of this. Because for anybody that hasn't been paying much attention, or not that you haven't been paying much attention, but for anybody who hasn't seen any of my earlier videos, I live in Minnesota. We have a senator by the name of Al Franken. Some of you might know him from old SNL skits, whether you think he's funny or not. That's debatable. I was never a huge fan of his from SNL, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, a an accusation came out against him. And how did he handle it? Well, he apologized. And he said, we need to open an ethics investigation into this, and I need to win back the trust of my constituents. Okay, great. But here's what the reaction was from a lot of local Republican friends I have. And it was just to attack Al Franken based on this endlessly. And of course, all the jokes, there were plenty of jokes made, but a lot of it was mean-spirited. Um, you need to resign kind of attacks. And here's the thing, I don't necessarily even disagree with that. With the first accusation, he apologized, the apology was accepted. Okay, I could ideologically let that one slide, say, okay, he learned his lesson, he won't do it again if it was a one-off. Since then, another one, maybe two people have come out and made accusations against him. Now, I don't know the specifics of those accusations. I haven't looked real close into them yet. But okay, at this point, there's more accusations coming out. Maybe he should resign. Here's the thing, though. For all of those Republicans who say this about Al Franken, you have to be consistent. So, Al Franken, the one accusation I know about is he kissed a woman who didn't want him to kiss her, with using the pretext of rehearsing for some skit they were doing for the troops. Um, whether that's what it actually was, I don't know. I wasn't there. But that's the story that he apologized for. And there was a picture of him mock grabbing the woman's breasts. Which, poor taste, not funny. I'm not sure you want to call that sexual assault, but maybe that's just the white male in me speaking. For any women who see this, by all means, tell me what you think about that in the comments. I would actually love to hear it, because I would love to hear your opinion on that. But try not to get sidetracked here, Al. If you're going to hold Al Franken up to this standard, we got to be consistent. So you've got Roy Moore in Alabama, who's running for the Senate also, who was banned from a mall. I don't know if it was one mall or multiple malls, because he liked to hit on underage women and liked to try to do things with underage women, be inappropriate with them. There are, I forget how many accusations out against him by now, where the women have nothing to gain from this. They're not going to get any money. The statute of limitations has expired. The only thing they can do is say, this is not a guy you want in the Senate, and that's what they're doing. One of these women was 14 at the time of this thing, and she's the one with the worst accusation. He actually tried to make her touch his penis. All right, that's insane. So the guy literally is a pedophile by these accusations, and there's enough of them at this point. I tend to believe the women. All right, and there's nothing I've seen to indicate that these women are doing this for some kind of political stunt. They have nothing to gain. They're all apparently pretty staunch Republicans. They just know that Roy Moore is a creepy douche and a pedophile. Again, I can't say that enough. He seems to be a pedophile. The woman was 14. He called another woman in a high school while she was in like trigonometry class or something. Yeah, and no, this guy should not be in the Senate. So if we're holding people to account, and if the people in Alabama want to hold politicians to the same guideline, and they're not just being partisan hacks playing for a team, they got to say, nope, we cannot put Roy Moore in the Senate. Furthermore, there's another big name politician right now who's got several allegations about them out right now, ranging from sexual assault to rape. And this person is actually on video saying that he grabs women's genitals. He doesn't wait for consent. He just does it. And you can do it when you're a celebrity. And he sees himself as a celebrity. Here's the thing. That man is our current president, Donald J. Trump. So again, if we're going to be consistent, if you want Al Franken to resign over these current accusations, I'm not even saying I disagree with you. I don't know I don't know the specifics of the allegations, the more recent ones. But, I'm not so sure he shouldn't resign. But if you're going to say he needs to resign, you also have to hold that same opinion about Donald Trump, who has far worse allegations about there. I forget the exact number, but somewhere around 20 women have accused Trump of this. And again, that's everything from rape to sexual assault. And he's on tape saying, yeah, I grab him by the pussy, I don't even wait. And what does he not wait for? He doesn't wait for consent. Thus why it's sexual assault. He's not getting consent and then doing it and then surprising him with it. He's just, hey, I can do it. So again, all I'm saying in this one is be consistent. If you're going to hold a Democrat to that standard, you got to hold the Republicans to the same standard. End of story. If you're not holding both the same standard, if you're making excuses for one over the other, or liking even what Al Franken did to pedophilia in Roy Moore's case, which I've seen a lot of people online doing that, then you're just being a partisan hack, you're playing for a team, and you don't actually care about the act. You just want somebody with the other letter by their name in office. All right, so let's be consistent. And this goes for people on the right and the left, Democrats, Republicans, Independents, Green Party, Libertarians. That's the word I'm looking for. Be consistent, guys. That's all I'm saying. And if you're going to be consistent, in order to do that, you got to think a little bit, and that's all I'm asking people to do, is put some thought into your political beliefs and find out what's actually what. Come up with your opinions based on the facts, not because that person has a D by their name, so they're by default right. Not necessarily. Same thing for the Republican side. That person has an R by their name, they're by default right. Not necessarily. All right? Be consistent. Find out what's what. Hold both sides to the same standard, and I think you'll find that a lot of the crazies will, if everybody would do that, a lot of the crazies would lose their jobs, and that's, I think, what this country needs, is for the crazies to be gone and out of office and out of power. Anyway, that's all for this little quickie. I rambled on a little longer than I thought. If you like the video, give me a like. Feel free to comment down in the comments. I keep stumbling over that. I don't know why. I'm trying to get better at this YouTube thing, guys. I'm still really new to it. But if you like what I had to say, give me a like. If you didn't like it, dislike it. Let me know what you think. Put hopefully thoughtful comments in the comments if you got something to say. And I'll see you guys next time.